Hello everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who's listening right now in the podcast. It is Tuesday, May 26, 2026. I'm here to speak about the crazy footage that they have been published, they have gone viral. Things that have been happening during graduation season. And it's very shocking, and that tells you how the state of this country, the state of humanity right now, it's very scary too to see something like that happening. And this is about all the fights that has been happening during graduation ceremony. Imagine that, right? Before I continue, thank you guys so much who everybody who's using Spotify to listen to this podcast. Don't forget to follow JulissaDesigns podcast. It helps me as a creator. And also every time I make a new episode, you will get a notification. And of course, thank you so much everybody who's watching this video right now on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing and sharing. So today is the day after Memorial Day, and I was just thinking, for the past couple days, I know it's graduation season and all of that. For the last couple days, I have seen more and more videos of fights that have been happening, like I said, during graduation ceremony, and I couldn't understand it. I was like, is this real right now? Is this really happening? And you would think it's like a student fight, right? That all the way to senior year, they cannot, they cannot go past that, and it's still during the ceremony they still gotta go and fight. But it's actually the people who attend the ceremony. Who are those people, right? Usually family, right? Mom and dad and family, right? So the fights that we have seen break out for the last couple of days is family members who were invited, right, to see their children graduate, and they break out into fights, and then it becomes a major thing, right? A disruption, obviously, to the ceremony. And like, why are you fighting? Like, I don't understand. Why are you, why are you getting into these fights, right? So I'm gonna see. It's very shocking to see something like that happen, and it's not like it happened in just one state, right? It has happened in so many places. Like I said, really tells you how, as a society, how we are right now, right? That there's no control when it comes to like an adult say, hey, you are at a graduation, lower your tone, don't speak to somebody like that. Like your kids are graduating, like everything can be resolved. If it's a seating, I mean, what could be the issue, right? It could be like a seating arrangement, right? People want to go get closer to the stage, or maybe somebody's on their phone and it bothers them, things like that. But what could really offend somebody to the point in a graduation ceremony, an invitee, to be offended to the point that they're gonna break out and fight with somebody, adults fighting? And like I said, it has happened in Tennessee, in Ohio. It has happened Tennessee, Ohio. There was another one, the huge one that happened here in Connecticut where I live. And to me, that's just crazy. Once again, I would think it will be the students trying to settle something before they graduate, but you would think once they're smarter than that, right? The students will not be fighting during graduation ceremony because you already reached that level where you're ready to continue on with your education. What are you doing? Fighting, getting into a brawl, uh, fighting during graduation ceremony. To me, that's just crazy. So it says here that it happened in a Connecticut State Community College. It happened at a kindergarten graduation. Imagine that. So I'm trying to pick which is the best one. I mean, I'm laughing because it's just surreal to me that this has become a pattern this season of fights that happen in graduation ceremonies, that that can only just tell you how things are. So let me just read. A woman charged in viral kindergarten graduation brawl doesn't know why her face was plastered everywhere. It is the time of the year again, and the viral kindergarten graduations brawls are back. I had no idea this was a thing. I'm very surprised what I'm seeing. So, it says here, a person, her name is Jessica Anderson. Um, said that she was charged with felony and assault. She admits that she participated in last week's kindergarten graduation in Toledo, Ohio, which said to have started because of dispute over seating, right? Like I said, it could be, what can really be the dispute over graduation ceremony? Sitting on somebody being too loud and they cannot hear the your family member's name being called during graduation. That could, I don't know what else could it be, but the videos are very shocking, you guys. She says here she's defending herself now, saying after the video went viral, right? Like I said, this happened in Ohio. She said not only did she not start the fight, she wasn't the only person throwing punches at the kindergarten graduation. Are you serious right now? Given that she wants all the video taken of her fighting to come out and to have her name restored to the participant and not the face of the brawl as the only person being charged. And says that she appears in the video to be grabbing a woman by the hair. This is as kids, kindergarten age kids, watching this during the ceremony. Watching a fight break out, talk about trauma for them, right? At that age. In a moment that is supposed to be a celebration, right? There's supposed to be something good, the end of the year, the start of summer for them. And they're all probably excited, to be, graduating. And then they're going to look over at the audience and going to see adults fighting and pulling on their hair on the floor and everybody joining in, basically. What is going on, right? That's crazy to me. It says here that she's singing the Bible, grabbing a woman by the hair, but she argues that the Bible clip doesn't tell the full story that took place. And, don't they usually have police? Like, if it's about, like, if somebody says something so offensive to you during graduation ceremony and you're there, like, why don't just reach out to the police in the moment, right? And then another fight happening, and this happened at a Tennessee high school graduation. And I'm gonna see if I can give you more information about it. Like I said, the videos are just shocking. The videos are just shocking. A moment of celebration, a moment of, family feeling so proud for their loved one that they're graduating, and they're gonna start fighting. And it says here 11 people are now in custody after the Ripley High School graduation fight that happened in Tennessee. They charged 11 people. They arrested 11 people. Imagine that. Right, let me see what happened here. And 6 were charged with inciting a riot and disorderly conduct. And somebody said, well, we can never give our graduation seniors and their family back their special moment that was disrupted. I hope our actions have provided them with some measure of reassurance that justice will be served, okay? So I'm trying to see exactly what happened here, but the police, they investigated and they got 11 people in custody now. Let's see if I can give you exactly more details of what happened at this high school, which is crazy, you guys. I cannot believe it. Maybe this is maybe this is a common thing for that has happened, but I never seen anything like this. It says here that the police said as an update to the unfortunate incident that occurred at the Ripley High School graduation ceremony, nearly all individuals are now in custody, and the resolution of this matter will now rest in the hands of the judicial system. Right, and now, since the times that we're living in, also everything's being recorded, right? So graduation, right? Everybody goes their camera ready and with their camera ready, right? So that's why I'm sure there's plenty of video, probably why it became, viral, because there was also so many people recording it, because how strange it is to be sitting at a graduation ceremony and some people just start fighting. So, and then, like I said, there was another thing that happened here in Connecticut, community college. And it's like you would think this is just high school level. The fights that are breaking out during graduation ceremonies are only happening at high school level. No, I just told you kindergarten, high school, and now Connecticut Community College. So it says here 3 people were arrested during, including 2 from New York, during a wild brawl that broke out at a community college graduation in Connecticut after the security at the arena failed to stamp it out. The commencement plunged into chaos when 2 families allegedly started throwing punches that night and meal during the Gateway Community College ceremony at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater on Thursday last week. Police were called in reports to a massive fight at the arena around 6:15 p.m. So imagine this, because now it's just crazy. We know that in graduation you see so many different types of people, and you know what just came to my mind, like when they bring in the grandmas and like the elderly that go to graduation to show support to the loved ones, and usually they get to sit by the front, and they like they're in their wheelchair a lot of the times, and they have to go through something like this. Not just like the class and the graduating class, their graduation ceremony being completely ruined, right? Even like the kids in kindergarten ceremony, seeing a fight break out, that's traumatizing for them too. But like finding your loved one after something like this, and apparently what happened here in Connecticut was a massive thing, right? It shows, the video shows a lot of people just are fighting, right? And it says here that they arrested 3 individuals, and the fight began around 6:15 p.m. and were forced to wade into the mill to separate participants. They say the police were were sent to separate participants. It just seems unbelievable that an arena that size will not have protocol and security with all eyes on the situation. It's just, I think it's so unexpected for people to be arguing, fighting like that. I think it's very unexpected at a graduation ceremony, right? And the school officials briefly paused handing out diplomas while police broke out the fight, and they said in the statement. And they say, quote unquote, a physical altercation involving spectators occurred in the stands during the Connecticut State Community College Gateway commencement ceremony. And the spectators, right? The people, the invitees, the people who were visiting. The event was staffed by venue ushers and security, so the Connecticut State Police. And so, I mean, I think it was very unexpected. I think that's why it probably got out of hand quickly, because really the people like in the ceremony are gonna get, in a moment of happiness, they're gonna turn it into a brawl like that. Like, that's crazy. So I'm just gonna read some of the comments here and see what people are saying or has said about all of this. And it's, like I said, it's graduation season now, and it's like one after the other. Like, I saw a video became viral about it, and then I'm like, oh wait, there's another viral video about this, and you would think it's the same, it's a different state, a whole different class. Craziness to me. So let me see what people are saying, if I can read some of the comments. People are saying that this has happened before. So, somebody said that they've been in this community for a long time and they hasn't this happened before. So interesting. So let me know, guys, what you think about this. Thanks so much for coming to the channel, and thank you so much, everybody who's listening to the podcast. Have a good day. God bless. Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next video. Have a good day everybody. God bless.